Hey, Mooney here. So today I'm making a video that is a bit different from what I usually make. Just before I get into the point of this video, I'll give you a little backstory or background so you can understand what I'm trying to say later on in the video. So for me, I've been reading light novels for a long time, like a long time. My first light novel was Suzumiya Haruhi. Then I read Spice and Wolf and so on. Like I read a lot of light novels back in the day, but then at some point in 2015 or 2016, I stopped reading light novels. Like I chose out of my own volition to not read light novels because at the time the genre got so saturated with these absolutely horrendous isekai light novels. Like I got reincarnated as those light novels that tarnished everything about literature. Like they were so horrendous. So I chose out of my own volition not to read light novels anymore, except like Overlord and some other light novels that I was personally interested in. Although I'll say this, ReZero, because I enjoyed the anime, I have not read the light novel, so that is why. So don't get me wrong that you'll say that there are some good isekai light novels. Sure, there are a lot of good isekai novels, but at the time the genre was so saturated with these trash isekai light novels that I got so sick of them and I just stopped reading light novels altogether. And then I watched an anime called Classroom of the Elite. I think it was 2017 or 2018. So I watched the anime and I enjoyed it a lot. Like I loved the anime, but I did not go any further. Like I didn't know this was an anime adapting a light novel. I just watched the anime at the time weekly and I enjoyed it a lot, and I said to myself, this will probably get a season 2 and I'll just wait for the season 2. And then time goes on and we get to 2021 and I get heavily invested in an anime called Mushoku Tensei. I'm sure that a lot of you know I don't have to talk about why Mushoku Tensei is one of the best stories out there right now. So I get heavily invested in the Mushoku Tensei anime and I get into a lot of discussions. I started making videos because I wanted to review Mushoku Tensei weekly. So during those discussions that I had with the community, Classroom of the Elite came up a lot. Like it came up a lot. The name Classroom of the Elite came up a lot as a household name in the light novel world. And at that time, I got introduced to the Classroom of the Elite light novel. And one thing led to the other, and I started reading Classroom of the Elite like at the start of this year, like 2022. I started reading Classroom of the Elite and I loved it. Like it brought back so many memories. The first page and the first couple of pages actually, they felt so much like Urenosation Love Kome, the light novel. I'm sure a lot of you have read that light novel. It felt so much like it, like the internal dialogue or the monologue of Ayano Koji-kun with himself. It felt like it was something that Hachiman would do from that series, and the like the narrative itself felt so much like Snafu, and it felt so much like I'm reading Haruhi. So it brought back so many good memories. So I really fell in love with this light novel. And then news come out that season 2 has been announced and I feel over the moon. Like I honestly felt over the moon. I said to myself like, yes, this is good. As soon as I started reading the light novel, the anime got announced that there will be a sequel. But then I noticed that there is a slight dissatisfaction in the community. People don't actually like the light novel readers, don't actually like this season one. I'm not talking in like generally. I'm just saying what I've noticed, and then I became aware that I'm in a bit of this weird situation. Like, I am someone who both enjoys the light novel and the anime, and I've first started watching the anime itself. So as an anime, you cannot tell me that season one have failed as an anime. It was entertaining for viewers. It had a good story. It had interesting characters. But from what I understand, there were some choices that the directors or the producers made that have upset the fans, whether they are Japanese fan base or the general fan base. But I still love the anime, and I don't see why they are upset. Honestly, I don't understand how they are upset. Like, I get that changes sometimes bring about disagreement and dissatisfaction in the community, but still, you cannot adapt something fully, like one for one. You cannot adapt it. Like, that thing worked in its medium, like it worked in the light novel medium. You cannot tell me that you just take it one for one and expect it to work in the anime medium. They had to make changes, and I understand the changes. I actually love the anime. So this is just my experience, and I just had to share it. I had to give you that little backstory so you can understand where I'm coming from. The anime is amazing. I just can't wait to watch season 2, and I can't wait to get even more invested in the light novel, because I'm continuing to read the light novel, because I am choosing to see both stories as their own thing. Like, the anime is its own entity and the light novel is its own entity. I'm choosing to do that out of my own volition, because some people will just ruin the fun for themselves if they choose to nitpick on the certain details that got changed or altered. Just enjoy the thing. Like, don't think too much about it. Some changes have to be made for a thing to work in the anime medium. So yeah, this is my this is my story with Classroom of the Elite. It's a fascinating anime and an amazing light novel. It honestly brought back my love for light novels. Like, I have given up on the light novel world, like, not because it was bad. It's just because what I was experiencing was bad. I could have gone out of my way and ignored the isekai and searched for the good light novels. Like, intermission. This is me editing. I felt like what I was saying was, as a matter of fact, like I was talking in facts. So I just had to insert this clip to say that what I'm saying is my own experience, and I'm saying what I saw. Like, I'm not saying that the changes that were made are actually good. I'm just saying that what I've seen is not that bad. Like, I've read the light novel and I understand why they made those changes. And as an adaptation, I'm just telling you, as an adaptation, something doesn't necessarily need to follow the source material that faithfully. Like, you don't need to do that if you want to adapt it fully. So I just had to insert this clip because I feel like I will be misunderstood in some sort of way. And also, when I say that I got sick of the light novel world, I'm not saying this as a big head, like I'm that like I know every light novel there is, so I got sick of everything. I'm just saying, from what I was reading and from everything that got introduced at the time for me, I got sick of it. There are many wonderful light novels out there. They are amazing. This genre is amazing, or this medium itself is amazing. So please don't misunderstand anything. I just had to insert this clip. So yeah, but yeah, this is my experience, and Classroom of the Elite season 2 has been announced. I can't wait to watch it, and I had to give you guys my perspective. Because it's such a unique perspective. I haven't seen anyone say that they liked the anime and light novel at the same time. So yeah, I just have to give you this perspective. So maybe some light novel readers will say, okay, now I get how people like the anime, because I have been there. Like, I've been there with some animes that have been adapted, some mangas that have been adapted into an anime, and I was like, oh my god, this anime is so bad. But some people actually like the anime, so I was like, maybe some people actually like the anime for what it is. Like, just because you know the source material, you can't say that the adaptation of that source material is bad just because it didn't follow the source material. They just have to give their own touch to it and make it their own, basically. So yeah, this has been Moni, and if this video has helped you in any way, please give me a like and subscribe. Maybe I'll do more Classroom of the Elite discussions or something, because I'm really enjoying the light novel. But it's hard to make videos for light novels because you don't have any footage or anything to work with. So yeah, this has been Mooney. If you like the video, as I said, give me a like. Otherwise, a dislike. That's totally cool. And yeah, bye.